y equal to x over 5 minus 3x. Now, let's find the equation of the tangent, okay, and normal to the curve, okay, at y equal to. Let me write it down first. The questions, one is find the equation of tangent, okay, tangent, equation of tangent, and the equation of the normal, okay, normal to the curve at y equal to a half, right? Okay, now remember step number one, what do we have to do? I find the point. That's right, at the moment they didn't give me the point, so I need to substitute y equal half to find x first, so I get the point. So if y equal half, so I put here a half is equal to x over 5 minus 3x. I do cross multiply, 1 times 5 minus 3x is 5 minus 3x equal 2 times x is 2x. I move the 3x on that side. 5 equal 2x plus 3, which is 5x equal 5. So 5x equal 5. So therefore, divided by 5, x is 1. Okay, so now at the point is 1 and a half. That's the point. Okay, now what I need to do? That's right, I need to find the gradient at point 1 and a half. So to find the gradient, first of all, we differentiate first. It will give me the gradient at everywhere, okay, anywhere along the curve. So which is y equal x over, I just write the equation out first, 3x, right? So y dash, derive the top, because this is quotient, okay, we use quotient rule. So derive the top, which is 1 times the bottom, okay, derive the top times the bottom minus derive the bottom, you times the top over the bottom square. So which is differentiate x, give me 1, okay, so 1 times the bottom, we just write it out, okay, minus different the bottom, because different the bottom give me minus 3, so minus 3 times minus give me a positive 3, and then don't forget to times the top, which is times x, then is over the bottom square, which is 5 minus 3x all square. Then I simplify, because 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times minus 3, so just write it down first. Okay, so just slowly write it down first. So minus 3x all square. Now I cancel this out, of course, simplify. So your answer is 5 over 5 minus 3x all square. Now this is the gradient of the curve, okay, of the curve. So now we want the gradient at point 1 and a half. So therefore, okay, I just write here at x equal 1, or you can say at point 1 and a half. Okay, so y dash equal to, substitute into the gradient function, so which is y over 5 minus 1 times 3 is 3 all square. That give me 5 over 4, right? Because 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 squared is 4. So the gradient is 5 over 4. Now I've got gradient and I got the point here, point and the gradient, which is, I'll write it down first, m equal 5 over 4. So now I just use the formula just to apply this in. Now the rule is y minus y1 equal m, open bracket, x minus x1, right? So y1 is a half, x1 is 1, and the gradient is 5, 4. So you go y minus a half equal 5 over 4 x minus 1. Then because this 4 and 2, the common denominator is, the common multiple of 4 and 2 is 4. So I times everything by 4, I get rid of fractions, so make life easier. So every time everything by 4, so 4 times y is 4y, 4 times a half is 2, 4/5 times 4, it give me 5, 4 times 4 give me 5. So it's just like this, just get rid of that. So that becomes 5. So now expand, so it will give me that, all right? So if I expand this out, I just undo it. So just to show you, that's all. So now 5 times x is 5x. See, 5 times minus 1 is minus 5. Okay, so now I just make it into a general form, so which is 5x, because I move everything on that side, which is 0 equal 5x minus 4y, move over, so minus 3. Is that okay? So now that's the equation of the tangent to the curve, but I write in a normal way, so that's what it should be. So that's it. Okay, so that's the equation of tangent. Now I want to find equation of the normal to the curve. So remember, normal is just same as any other process, except we need to find the gradient first. We have the point already. Now I just write it down first. The point, okay, to find the normal, I just write that, to find the equation of the normal. Okay, the point is 1.5, right? We haven't got the gradient, but we got m1. Okay, we found m1 is 5/4. Now remember, m1 times m2 is -1 for normal. So we got m1 is 5/4. I just substitute in m equal -1. So I times 4, so 5m is -5. Okay, so therefore, sorry, -4, my apologies, because it's times by 4. Then m is equal to divided by 5 both sides, so -4/5. Okay, now I have the points. Okay, this point here, sorry, I have the point and I have the gradient. Now all I need to do is just draw a line around this side. So y minus y1 equal m, open bracket, x minus x1. Okay, so that means y minus a half, okay, is the same, is equal to minus 4/5 x minus 1. Okay, now the multiple of 5 and 2 is 10. Okay, that's the lowest multiple, common multiple. So I times everything by 10 because I want to times 10 because I want to get rid of fractions and it look nicer as well. Okay, so we just times 10. So this means that 10y, a half times 10 is 5, so but minus 5. 10 times give me 4. I mean, sorry, 10 times 5, 10 times 4/5, which is, if I times by 10, for example, this one here, that give me 2. All right, so 2, so minus 8. So that left with minus 8, x minus 1. Okay, so I expand it out first. I read it down. That give me 5. That give me minus 8x plus 8. Okay, so I just got this expanded out. Then I rearrange. I might, because it's negative 8x, so I move on this side, so become positive. So 8x plus 10y, move over. So minus 8 minus 5, so the answer is minus 13 is equal to 0. So this is the equations, okay, of the normal to the curve. Okay, thank you for watching.